If you've been playing Riftbound for a bit, you probably know that a lot of the art is reused art from Legends of Runeterra, Riot's other card game. I couldn't find a list of which Runeterra arts are used in each Riftbound card, so I decided to do it myself. Going in the set order, Blazing Scorcher is Enraged Firespitter, Brazen Buccaneer is Citrus Courier, Chemtech Enforcer is Midden Stock Henchman, Cleave is Apprehend, which I like Apprehend better because it's the name of Darius's ability and it's clearly Darius's weapon in the art, so I think Apprehend is more suitable. Disintegrate is Molten Shield. Flame Chompers is Flame Chompers. There's going to be a lot of these cards that actually also have the same name, so get ready for that. Get Excited is Get Excited. Hextech Ray is, I believe, from the tooltip of Victor's ability in Wild Rift. Legion Rearguard is Legion Rearguard. Magma Worm is Rond, the Magma Serpent. Noxus Hopeful is Trifarian Hopeful. Pouty Poro is Pouty Poro. Sky Splitter is Sky Splitter. Captain Farron is Captain Farron. The Dangerous Duo actually has a name. They're Smash and Dash. Iron Ballista is Iron Ballista, except in this game, it's a unit. Noxus Saboteur is Legion Saboteur. Raging Soul is Mist Wraith. Scrapyard Champion is Earthshaker. Sundisk is the Emperor's Army. Thermal Beam is Thermogenic Beam. Unlicensed Armory is Unlicensed Innovation. Void Seeker is Void Seeker. Blind Fury becomes Battle Fury. Brynhir Thundersong is still Brynhir Thundersong. Darius Trifarian comes from Darius's splash art from League. The alternate art Darius Trifarian comes from the High Noon Darius splash art. Draven Showboat comes from the leveled up Draven champion in Legends of Runeterra. If you're not familiar with Legends of Runeterra, each deck is composed of 2 champion units, and they all have their own special level up mechanics, and they have different artworks for the base level and the leveled up versions of the champions. Falling Star is Falling Star. Jinx Demolitionist is the leveled up form of the Arcane Jinx skin. Legends of Runeterra also has skins for their champions, which feature a base form and a leveled up form as well. The alternate art Jinx Demolitionist comes from the Battlecast Jinx splash art. Raging Firebrand is Fused Firebrand. Ravenborn Tome is Ravenborn Tome. Shakedown is Shakedown. Tryndamere Barbarian is the leveled Tryndamere. Vayne Hunter is the base Vayne. Vi Destructive is the leveled up Arcane Vi skin. Immortal Phoenix is the Immortal Fire. Cadrigan the Infernal is still Cadrigan the Infernal. Kaisa Survivor comes from Kaisa's splash art in League. The alt art Kaisa Survivor comes from the leveled up Lagoon Dragon Kaisa skin in Legends of Runeterra. Seal of Rage are Noxian Tellstones. Volibear Furious is the leveled up Volibear. The alt art Volibear Furious is the Thousand Pierced Bear splash art. Onto the comm cards. Charm is still Charm. Clockwork Keeper is Clockwork Curator. Defy is Deny, which I think Deny is actually a better name because when you counter a card, you're not defying the person, you're denying them. On Guard is Single Combat. Find Your Center is Concussive Palm. Meditation is Deep Meditation. Playful Phantom is Phantom Prankster. Rune Prison is Rune Prison. Solari Shield Bearer is Solari Shield Bearer. Stalwart Poro is Plucky Poro. Stand United is Stand United. Sunlit Guardian is Defenders of the Sun Disk. Wielder of Water is River Shaper. Adaptatron is Adaptatron 3000. Block is Retreat. Discipline is Rush. Eclipse Herald is Herald of Celestial Convergence. Mask of Foresight is Kinku's Call. Poro Herder is still Poro Herder. Reinforce is Reinforcements. Spirit Refuge is Spirit's Refuge. Windwall is Will of Ionia. Wizened Elder is Greenglade Elder. Ari Alluring is the Ari splash art. The alt art Ari Alluring is from the Arcade Ari splash art. Blitzcrank Impassive is the Blitzcrank splash art. Caitlyn Patrolling is the leveled up Caitlyn. Last Stand is Keeper's Verdict. Mage Seeker Warden is Mage Seeker Conservator. Party Favors is Eclectic Collection. Solari Shrine isn't just any Solari Shrine, it's Eye of the Ra Horak. Sona Harmonious is the Sona Splash Art. Tarek Protector is the leveled up Tarek. Tasty Feyfolk is Tasty Feyfolk. Yasuo Remorseful is from the basic Yasuo card. The alt art Yasuo Remorseful is from the Truth Dragon Yasuo Splash Art. Zonia's Hourglass is Ancient Hourglass. Lee Sin Ascetic is the basic Lee Sin. The alt art Lee Sin Ascetic is the Dragon Fist Lee Sin Splash Art. Leona Zealot is the leveled up Leona, while the alt art Leona Zealot is the leveled up Solar Eclipse Leona. Mystic Reversal is Empyrean Dance. Seal of Focus is Shadow Isles Tellstones. And White Flame Protector is still White Flame Protector. Onto the Mind cards. Consult the Past is Delve into the Past. Eager Apprentice is still Eager Apprentice. Falling Comet is Falling Comet. Jeweled Colossus is Freed Colossus. Lecturing Yordle is Lecturing Yordle. Mega Mech is Bouncer and Bolt. Orb of Regret is Children of the Forest. The Pit Crew are Fix 'em Uppers. Riptide Rex is Riptide Rex. Smokescreen is Ambush. Sprite Call is Spriteling Call. Stupefy is Heavy Metal, which I think makes more sense because if you're casting Stupefy on someone, I wouldn't think that it throws an anchor at them. Watchful Sentry is Avarosan Sentry. Blast Cone Fey is Blast Cone Seedling. Energy Conduit is Unleashed Energy. Garbage Grabber is Mr. Thrift. Gemcraft Seer is Generous Gemcrafter. Mushroom Pouch is Bursting Backpack. Portal Rescue is Portapalooza. Ravenbloom Student is Manasoul Student. Retreat is Recall. Singularity is Celestial Wonder. Sprite Mother is still Sprite Mother. Ava Achiever is Ava Achiever. Convergent Mutation is Malmutation. Dr. Mundo Expert is from the Dr. Mundo splash art. Echo Recurrent is the leveled up Echo. Heimerdinger Inventor is the base Heimerdinger card. Kaisa Evolutionary is the leveled up Kaisa, while the alt art Kaisa Evolutionary is the Heaven Scale Kaisa splash art. Malzahar Fanatic is the Malzahar splash art, and Progress Day is Progress Day. Promising Future is also Promising Future. Thousand-Tailed Watcher actually has a name. It's named Sinend Thousand-Tailed, which, considering how good it is, I think everyone should know his name. Victor Innovator is from the Prototype Victor splash art, while the alt art Victor Innovator is the High Noon Victor splash art. Wraith of Echoes is Wraith of Echoes. Ari Inquisitive is the leveled up Ari, while the alt art Ari Inquisitive is the Coven Ari from the Runeterra skin. Seal of Insight are Targonian Tellstones, and Teemo Strategist is the leveled up Teemo, while the alt art Teemo Strategist is the Omega Squad Teemo skin. Time Warp is Chrono Break. Unchecked Power is Castigate. Next up is the body cards. Arena Bar is Smooth Mixologist. Bilgewater Bully is Mako. Cannon Barrage is the Cannon Barrage skill. Challenge is Prize Fight. Confront is Confront. Crackshot Corsair is still Crackshot Corsair. Dune Drake is Horned Swarmcaller. First Mate is Jagged Butcher. Flurry of Blades is Death Lotus. Mobilize is Mobilize. Pucka Cub is Pucka Cub. Pit Rookie is Angel. Stormclaw Ursine is Stormclaw Ursine. Catalyst of Aeons is Catalyst of Aeons. Cytherea of Cloudfield is Cytherea of Cloudfield. Herald of Scales is Herald of Dragons. Kinku Monk is the Kinku Student. Mountain Drake is Mountain Drake. Pirate's Haven is the Swindler's Den. Spoils of War is Spoils of War. Unyielding Spirit is Unyielding Spirit. Wallop is Wallop. Wildclaw Shaman is Merkwolf Shaman. Anivia Primal is the leveled up Anivia. Carnivorous Snapvine is Overgrown Snapvine. Kraken Hunter is Jagged Taskmaster. Lee Sin Centered is the Lee Sin Splash Art, while the Lee Sin Centered Alt Art is from the Godfist Lee Sin Splash Art. Mistfall is Mistfall. Overt Operations is Yordles in Arms. Primal Strength is Primal Strength. Kiana Victorious is from the Kiana Splash Art. Sabotage is Blowback. Udyr Wildman is the leveled up Udyr. Volibear Imposing is the base Volibear card, while Volibear Imposing Alt Art is the Shanghai Scrolls Volibear Splash Art. Warwick Hunter is from the Warwick Splash Art. Dazzling Aurora is War Mother's Call. This one is actually kind of funny because they kind of have the same effect. Deadbloom Predator is Deadbloom Wanderer. Misfortune Captain is the Captain Misfortune Splash Art, while the Alt Art Misfortune Captain is the Battle Queen Misfortune Splash Art. Seal of Strength is Shuriman Tellstones. Set Brawler is the leveled up set, while the Alt Art Set Brawler is the leveled up Obsidian Dragon set skin from Legends of Runeterra. On to the Chaos cards. Cemetery Attendant is Grave Companion. Ember Monk is Ember Monk. Fight or Flight is Unspeakable Horror. Gust is still Gust. Morbid Return is Mist's Call. Mystic Poro is Destined Poro. Rebuke is Unworthy Soul. Ride the Wind is Rejuvenating Breeze. Psy Scout is Psy Scout. Shipyard Skulker is Prowling Cutthroat. Sneaky Deckhand is Dreadway Deckhand. Stealthy Pursuer is Vicaran Vagabond. Undercover Agent is Sting Officer. Acceptable Losses is Brutal Skirmish. Fading Memories is Fading Memories. Pack of Wonders is Payday. Scrap Heap is still Scrap Heap. Stacked Deck is Swindle. The Siren is the Siren. Traveling Merchant is Black Market Merchant. Treasure Trove is Treasure Trove. Whirlwind is Divine Whirlwind. Zonite Bouncer is Zon Bouncer. Kane Unleashed is the base Kane card. Kog'Maw Caustic is from the Kog'Maw Splash Art. Maddened Marauder is Dreg Dredgers. Mind Splitter is the Infinite Mind Splitter. Misfortune Buccaneer is the base Misfortune card, while the Alt Art Misfortune Buccaneer is, as far as I can tell, the only non-legend card to have an original art for Riftbound. That's actually pretty cool. Nocturne Horrifying is the leveled up Nocturne. Rasa the Sunderer is Rasa the Sunderer. Soul Gorger is Soul Gorger. Teemo Scout is from the Teemo Splash Art, while the Alt Art Teemo Scout is the BMO Splash Art. The Harrowing is the Harrowing. Tide Turner is Wizened Helmsman. Twisted Fate Gambler is the base Twisted Fate card. Invert Timelines is Concurrent Timelines. Jinx Rebel is the Arcane Jinx skin from Legends of Runeterra, while the Alt Art Jinx Rebel is the Odyssey Jinx Splash Art. Possession is a weird one because the closest thing I could find is a tooltip for one of Syndra's abilities, and it's still slightly different, so I'm actually not sure where this art comes from. Seal of Discord is Bilgewater Tellstones. Yasuo Windrider is the leveled up Yasuo, while Alt Art Yasuo Windrider is the High Noon Yasuo Splash Art. Alright, almost done. The last domain is Order. Back to Back is Back to Back. Call to Glory is Troll Chant. Cruel Patron is Incisive Tactician. Call the Weak is Blood in the Water. Daring Poro is Daring Poro. Faithful Manufactor is Forge Chief. Forge of the Future is Forge Worker. Hidden Blade is Culling Strike. Petty Officer is Petty Officer. Soaring Scout is Omen Hawk. Trifarian Glory Seeker is Trifarian Glory Seeker. Vanguard Captain is Vanguard Redeemer. Vanguard Sergeant is Vanguard Sergeant. Facebreaker is Facebreaker. Imperial Decree is Glory's Call. Noxian Drummer is Legion Drummer. Peak Guardian is Arbiter of the Peak. Salvage is still Salvage. Solari Chief is a specific chief. His name is Raven Daylight Spear. Spectral Matron is Spectral Matron. Symbol of the Solari is Morning Light. Vanguard Helm is Succession. Vengeance is still Vengeance. Aldous Pharos is Aldous Pharos. Commander Ledros is Commander Ledros. Fiora Victorious is the leveled up Fiora. Grand Stratagem is Strategic Execution. Harness Dragon is Aladdis the Gallant. Karma Channeler is the leveled up Karma. Karthus Eternal is the Karthus splash art from League. King's Edict is from Royal Edict. Leona Determined is the base Leona card, while the alt art Leona Determined is from the Battle Lion Leona splash art. Machine Evangel is Defective Swap Bot. Set Kingpin is from the set splash art, while the alt art set Kingpin is from a Wild Rift only skin called Splendor Opus Set. Shen Kinku is the leveled up Shen. Baited Hook is the Slaughter Docs. Darius Executioner is the leveled up Darius. The alt art Darius Executioner is God King Darius splash art. Divine Judgment is Divine Judgment. Seal of Unity is Demacian Tellstones. Victor Leader is the Victor splash art. And the alt art Victor Leader is Full Machine Victor splash art. For the legends, they all seem to actually be new arts. The only exception is Kaisa, Daughter of the Void, which is just the basic Kaisa card from Runeterra. For the signature spells, though, Acathian Rain is Acathian Rain. Stormbringer is Stormbringer. Super Mega Death Rocket is the Super Mega Death Rocket from the Arcane Jinx skin. Noxian Guillotine is Noxian Guillotine. Foxfire, I'm not actually sure about this one. It could actually just be like a really zoomed in photo, so it's hard to tell. Dragon's Rage is Dragon's Rage. Last Breath is Steel Tempest. Zenith Blade is Zenith Blade. Guerrilla Warfare is Proximity Puff Cap. Siphon Power is Hexcore Upgrade. Bullet Time is Bullet Time. And Showstopper is Showstopper. For the tokens, the Demacian Recruit is Vanguard Defender. The Noxian Recruit is Reckless Trifarian. And the Zon Recruit, I think, is using new art because it's using the art from Arcane. And finally, Sprite are Spritelings. For the battlefields, a lot of these are pretty similar, but we'll go through them anyways. Altar to Unity is Altar to Unity. Aspirant's Climb is Spiral Stairs. Back Alley Bar is Back Alley Bar. Bandle Tree is the Bandle Tree. Fortified Position is Bright Steel Formation. Grove of the God Willow is God Willow Seedling. Hallowed Tomb is Haunted Tomb. Monastery of Harana is Monastery of Harana. Navori Fighting Pit is a splash art from a main menu screen. Obelisk of Power is Obelisk of Power. Reaver's Row is Reaver's Row. Reckoner's Arena is Noxcria Arena. Sigil of the Storm is Sigil of the Storm. Star-Tipped Peak is Star-Tipped Peak. Targon's Peak is Targon's Peak. The Arena's Greatest is the Arena's Greatest. The Candlelit Sanctum is the Candlelit Prayer. The Dreaming Tree is the Heart of the Tree. The Grand Plaza is the Grand Plaza. Trifarian War Camp is Trifarian Training Pits. Vilemaw's Lair is the Twisted Tree Line. Void Gate is Void Gate. Windswept Hillock is Windswept Hillock. And Zon Warrens is Sump Monument. Since it's just a few more cards, I'm also going to do all of Proving Grounds as well. So Annie Fiery is the leveled up Annie. Firestorm is Wildfire. Incinerate is Disintegrate. Yi Meditative is the base Master Yi card. Zephyr Sage is Zephyr Sage. Lux Illuminated is the leveled up Lux. Garen Rugged is the base Garen card. Gentleman's Duel is Gentleman's Duel. Yi Honed is the leveled up Master Yi. Annie Stubborn is from the Annie Splash art. Flash, I'm not actually sure. It's clearly based off of the Summoner spell from League, but I don't know where this specific art is from because it's a little different from the tooltip in League. Blast of Power is Condemn. Garen Commander is the leveled up Garen. Lux Crown Guard is Lux Illuminated. Recruit the Vanguard is Might of the Vanguard. Vanguard Attendant is Vanguard Lookout. Similar to the other legends, all of the legends seem to be new arts because I couldn't find them anywhere else, with the exception of Garen, who is technically a new art, but I couldn't tell at first because it looks so similar to Garen Commander. For the signature spells, Tibbers is Tibbers, Highlander is Wuju Style, Final Spark is Final Spark, and Decisive Strike is Battlefield Prowess. It took a while, but we're finally done. That's all the cards from Origins and Proving Grounds. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like or sharing, because this was actually a lot of work to produce. Anyways, thanks for watching.